Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. So we're construction is underway of our town expansion. Our little settlement over here. We've got some roads being built down here. This is waiting on vehicles. There's a dumper on the way. I've just noticed. Why are you driving? Were you the same one that I spotted last time? Possibly. Wondering why these are not getting picked up by these trucks. There's only two in there anyway. We definitely have a shortage of workers. The buses are queuing here and there's not many people getting on them. So it's definitely slowing things down a little bit. So I need this doing. Also, I did notice there was a... Has he gone? There was a little red bus come down here. He had 10 people on him. And he drove straight past the bus stop and came all the way down here to fuel. With 10 passengers on, which is not ideal, so could do with maybe putting a gas station in there. Even though there's one down there, they're not gonna drive to that one. Not when there's two little ones closer. But I'm not taking these out because these are going to service the farms. So rather than having vehicles coming down into the farming community to refuel, one there would be better. I'm not going to do that right now though. Because we've got one at that end of town and one right down that end of town and two in between. I think one in the middle here would be advantageous at the moment. If I can remember where they are. There's one. That one? No, I don't want that one. Right, somewhere. The other one, because it's got front connection on it. Probably gone past it. Well, I have gone past it twice. There it is. Squeeze that in there. I'm not going to remove that pylon just yet because they're still working on that. Oh no, it's finished. That's good. Should have electricity down here now then. So that's finished. Right, so there's a bit of road needs constructing, which should pick up easily enough. Yeah, I don't need that like immediately, but I thought it'd save a bit of bother. Like with the buses, especially when these ones start coming from here to here, rather than having to go and fill up on the farms. So they might use that one instead. We'll definitely have another one here. I'm going to use one of the other ones. In fact, I'm going to put it in now. I'm not going to build it just yet though. That one's squeezing nicely just there. Little bit back. It's got gas coverage as it's got electricity coverage as well. It did look a bit dark down here there. I was a little bit suspicious of why it was so dark. It's just because these got no lights on, they're only barns, so I didn't put any lights on them. Wouldn't really have lights on storage barns. There's not very many lights on this. There's only a couple of windows. Somebody did suggest putting a chimney on, but yeah, that means me remodeling the model and everything. That, by the way, my vodka distillery is the medium brick flats. Not that one. That one. Yeah, it's this. I just reskinned the building and changed it. In fact, still got the skin on. Yeah, look, it's got vodka on the front of it. I need to go and change that. That's how I tested it out, because I just reskinned the flat, so I've got the original texture saved somewhere. Right, money's trickling down. I've switched up the fuel purchasing back to rubles for these. Which means the rubles are going to start trickling down a little bit more. I've still got the shops buying in dollars. I've still got the warehouses buying in dollars. So as soon as that runs out, we'll start buying in rubles. Which is going to be the point where I'm going to start to struggle a little bit, and I don't want to have to start selling trucks off. So I'm trying to get as much done as quickly as I can. I want to get this food and alcohol production up to a reasonable amount. In fact, I've got that little truck, that little covered truck, and he's doing a grand job there. Let's get a truck for exporting. It's going to have to be that one. Six. This one's slower, but I can only do 60 anyway because it's gravel road. Right, you there. Go grab some food. Go start selling it, please. Let's get a little bit of income coming in. I know there's not much, but it's better than having it just sitting in the warehouse. Might as well sell it. It's not a really long journey anyway. Food. So I'll give that 900. No. Oh, 700. About 700 a trip. So it's going to take him 10 trips plus fuel to pay back. So I'll say 11 trips to pay for itself. It shouldn't take too long to do that. Now we've got more people getting down here. We should start to produce a bit more alcohol as well, hopefully. There's only 7 in there at the moment. But if we get that fully running, the alcohol, it does 2 trips a month. Which it's 1900 a trip. It's done 1 trip this month. We're on the 17th and it's not even half full yet. So if it can do 2 trips a month, that's 4 grand a month nearly. And then if we can add 2 or 3 runs of food on there, that's another couple of grand. That should cover basics like electricity and fuel costs. And then this, calculated this running at half to earn me between about 15 and 18 grand a month once it's up and running. So I'm banking on that for us to turn the corner. Yes, I'm a little bit worried about it. Right, how are we doing on these roads up here? This bit's done, great. We've got that bit to do. A little bit there. Right, let's get this section of road here done. Because I can go around that way instead. Let's just go make sure we've got no confused trucks stuck up here. We haven't. Good. It's working. Okay, we've got night time. Run fast forward. I didn't mean to have it on. Oh well, we need to get stuff built anyway. I'm going to go and plan out the rest of this. Do need another university down here, unless I was to put a bus stop here somewhere, and then start ferrying people back and forward. But that's a bit of a nightmare. And Yeah. Don't know what to do about that. Okay, just students, really. Might do that. That bus stop's up. Yay! Right, let's get set passengers and students off for now. Anyway, I might actually do that. I might accept students here and then run them down to this. There is a school and a kindergarten there that they might go to as well. I'll not take any workers or passengers. Right, so we've got 2 schools up and running. Got electric, yeah. Teachers, that's fine. Should get a load more once we start getting things in here. That bit of road's done. I can get this clinic done again. I need this bus stop doing. Right, and I think that's going up rather rapidly there. I'm going to wait till the shopping centre's done before I do these houses, because at least then, just thinking, shall I put this road in now? I've done most of the other road jobs. Let's upgrade the entrance to the shopping centre. I wonder if that's caused any confusion. Not yet. Yeah, because if we get that done, then we can do the roads later, because we've got a couple of ways to get in and out of there anyway. But if I was to book that in after the shopping centre's built, and it means blocking any deliveries off, so I can't even get my food truck to come. Speaking of which, he's just there. I could have him wait till unloaded, but yeah, I think I will. Just to save on some fuel, and then when the shopping centre's built, I can get him delivering to both of them. Then that should be fine. Right, we've got 15 tons of food. I think that's the truck just coming back. No, it's not. Working for the farm. Where's he just been? Right, so you're the main one, yeah. How far are we away? Right, he's just coming back there now. Oh, we've got 21 tons of food in. I just think I might put another truck on that. I have to keep my eye on it, make sure I don't drain all the food off too quickly. I need to slow the the draining of the funds down. Right, we've got confusion. Hello. Small shopping centre. Right, let's stop that for a minute. Let's get this road done. Right, so we've got a couple of microbuses heading down there. The gravel. We've got the gravel. As soon as that's done, we can get that shopping centre back up and running. What are you? You're a cinema. Yeah, dirty old cinema. So we've got some staff in. No visitors. Oh. Right, so I just need that road built and then I can put that cinema back in there. That bit of road's built. Let's get the construction office, tell them to get that done. Just waiting on... That road's just been done, so this one should get picked up. Yep, there we go. And there's a dumper on the way. Cool, right. Let's get it back on play. Just so the money don't run out quite as quickly. I want to get some more housing planned out down here. We'll run a row of housing along here. What we're going to do about this bus stop here, I don't need to worry about it yet anyway. I might put a small technical university in. I'm just, like I said, I'm not very keen on the texture, but I could always... He did say he's going to update it. I might... Let's see what he does yet. I might just put one in there, just because it'll be easier to rather than running a bus back and forward. Right, I just need to pause a second. Right, sorry about that. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying sorry, because but the video on pause for the last 10 minutes. Right. Where are we up to? I'll just do a quick inspection of roads. Looks like we're pretty much done on all of those bits that I had selected. Right, you there. Get the next bits of roads done. Not do that bit yet. Right, did I get that selected? I did. Let's get some housing in. I'm just waiting on this to get done. It's got gravel. Dumpers away. There should be a bus coming. Another thing holding it up as well is keep running out of people up here. You got anybody on board? He's actually got 10 on board this time. Right, are we starting to populate these buses? Are we doing for people? Right, I will stop clicking things. I want that little bit done and then I'm going to get this bit of road done. Get that little bit done, get the shopping centre built, and then I can get these houses done. Now then, we'll go with some of these pyramid and barracks. And maybe put a footpath along there first. Oh, that bit of things in the way. I don't need it to connect to there anyway. Well, they do if they want to cover them schools. Yeah. Right, let's chop the electric off while it's not a major issue. That's all I wanted. There we go. Let's get that booked in. Let's get the construction crew told to go and pick that up. Otherwise I will forget. Ah, I can't. I've got no choice. I'm going to have to buy that bit then. Might as well spend it with dollars. Oh, I've not connected that end up. Oh no, I have. It's a bit weird. Yeah, there's cables there. Right, Oh, can we squeeze around the edge of that building? I don't think we can. Maybe if we come through there a little bit. Oh, I didn't want to delete the whole thing. Let's do that. Right. That's done. Get that across there. Right, we need a footpath. Do a straight line along there. Take it up about as far as there, actually. Let's bring that back a bit. Just thinking, yeah, because I want that technical university up there somewhere. Right. So hopefully these houses here should be able to reach these. Make that route a little bit shorter. I can get to that one as well. I'm not going to build anything there, I don't think. Maybe a statue. Let's get the wireframe on a second. I should probably... I think I should probably hook the footpaths up first. See if that's giving me enough room. Should have done. Yeah. More room than I'm needed actually. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want them too close together. I think that's about right. I hope if I put that in there. Go down the middle of that one there. To about there. Just set that a little bit further. Oh, connecting. Oh, it's these dodgy connections on these. Right, let's run a bit of path along the edge. Maybe connect up to. Get these connected and then hopefully it shouldn't give me as much trouble. Not there's going to be anything down there. these are awkward. They're so awkward. Some of them just go straight in. When you had it then, just give me a little tiny bit. I feel like I'm doing the okey dokey with that. Right, just get it on fast forward a minute. Let's get back to daylight hours. Right, has that road been done? Yes. Come and get me this shopping centre built, please. I definitely need some bigger housing, but I can't really afford it at the moment. I want to build a bus stop there, but it means blocking off the road unless I build a bypass, maybe. What are we doing on these roads actually? We still got... that one to do. Could probably do with getting this one done. But that does mean sending the buses all the way around for the time being. So before I get that side done, I want to get this side done. Wait for these buses. Oh, they're all coming down. I think they'll still drive down there because they're already on the path. Yeah, I think if they're already chosen to go down that path, they'll go. But now that I've done it, they won't be able to get back. So I've just got to keep my eye out, make sure I haven't just confused everything. Seem to be okay. It's these blue ones that could be a problem. Seems to come out of there. This bit of road could be an issue here, so I need to keep my eye on that. I may have to pay for that bit. In fact, I'm fairly certain that is going to block that is going to jam the traffic. So I've definitely got to keep my eye on that bit. Right, so how we're getting on down here. I want this shopping centre done. Did that bus stop get done? It did. Right, excellent. I think I can get rid of that road now. Let's get rid of that footpath as well. Wobbly footpath. Road booked in there. Let's break it in half with a footpath. In fact, I'm going to wait until it's done and then go and put the footpath in. That might be a bit more sensible. Do this road for me, please. Now we're getting on up here. That one's being worked on. These have been done, so we'll get the next two there. That one's still being worked on. Right, so let's get wherever it is. Here it is, small technical college. Even though I'm really not that keen on it. But we give it a bit more. That way round, maybe. Not sure which way round's going to be best. The entrance is on this side, so this is obviously going to be better, but entrance is on that side as well. I could have done with two on either side there, really. And you could have it either way around and a couple at the back, maybe. And I've got this. I prefer this, but it's a bit too big for here, really. It's just going to look odd with the rest of the buildings at the moment. So let's pop that in there, and then bring the footpath round. Oh. Stop it. Just go straight, thank you. Oh, what we're doing with these footpaths, cancel. I was doing gravel ones. Quite straight as it was before. Let's come around that way, and let's just make that walking distance a bit shorter. We'll join them up when that road's done. As long as it can reach that house there, that's fine. That's it, can't reach them down there. Probably going to have to do something for these. Should have had this further down here in the middle. In fact, let's just get it cancelled before they start building it. Get rid of all these footpaths around here. Yeah, it needs to be in the middle here. Where I've put, just get rid of 2 of these houses, and then a little bit concerned about that road. Right, there we go, can reach all them houses now. That's better. Right, so we've got 3 blocks of flats that side, I'll put another 3 that side. The wireframe on, so we're on that line. 1, 2, 3 and a bit, 3 and a bit, 1, 2, 3 and a bit. 2, 3 and a bit. Want that corner there. You remember where the houses are? There. Which corner did we want? We wanted 3 and a bit. That corner there, I do believe. That didn't go in, that one, did it? Right, I'm fairly certain then we're in a reasonably straight line. Might not be 100% perfect, but it doesn't matter. So the question is, can I get a footpath in front of them? You're gonna fight me now. Oh, this is such a pain. One. Come on. Right, we've got that one done. Come on, I just need one, at least one connection. Set that roll back a little bit. Get that connected up to there. Now then, just need that last one. Fast forward so I can get a bit of daylight. Oh, I don't need it. Stuff it. Dumper. There's another dumper. Excellent. Get that road done pretty quickly. Let's get some people down here. Right, he's driving down by the looks of it. Yeah, he is. What's going on with these trucks? Why are they not taking me? Well, bulldozers out with them. Now then, shopping centres built, right, okay. Ooh, let's drop that down to... Don't need that many, 10, let's leave it at 10. That's fine, that's fine. There's my little truck. Take him off, wait until unloaded. Away here, please. Unload. Right, now... Might as well go there first. Unload that up and then... He's still got to drive all the way around. Which way is he going to go? He's going to go that way and round there. That's not too bad, that's fine. Yep. As I suspected. We have an issue. Just wondering if cancel it, construct it, if that'll... Do you know what? I know I'm not supposed to do, but that's a problem, and I can't be having the buses stuck because nothing else is working and we'll go bankrupt. Yeah, every bus is just waiting. Now we've got a bit of an issue. So now the food trucks are waiting because there's no food, because there's no people in the food factory. The alcohol's not going out. We're running out of dollars. It's going well, folks. I think that is enough housing for the time being. I think once the money starts going up a bit, I might put another couple of these in here or something, or fill it up with something bigger, some brick flats or something. Right, come and get these houses done. While you're at it, come and get this farm done, get this one done. So I'll get them built, because farms are all cheap anyway. It's the livestock farm that's going to cost us the money. Get that done. These done. To there. Right, why have they got so many projects? Because I used the wrong construction office for the apartments. Toxic sod. Factory connection bomb. Honestly, I know what I'm doing. Right. Now, if we choose this one, right, come and get me some houses built, please. Moment of deja vu here. Then get that done. Actually, no, let's not get that done just yet. Right. Get these bits done. Can't get that done just yet. Is there a truck on the way? There is. Right, once that bit's done, we can get that other barn done. Then I'll get the vehicles, and I'm not going to build this until the farms are up and running anyway. Well, depending on how the finances go. While I'm here, let's just drop this down to the minimum. 6 a minimum? With 4. What was that? No! Fire destroyed a building. What building? The building out by the border. I just seen what happened there. You have come all the way down here and gone back because you've got no fuel. He's going all the way back to there. Which is great. That's something we need over here as well. In fact, no, I'll let the farm use that. Even though it means maybe interfering in traffic a little bit. Should be okay. Now, I've said that, I could just stick a little pump there maybe. No, it's not going to fit. If I put one here, we'll get trucks using that. Are you going going back? After driving all the way down there and then coming back again. Right, so the fire's destroyed that. That was because the electric was switched on. Burn the message. Right. Let's have a look. Right, we've got these coming on. Road connections coming on. I need to get these houses done ASAP, because then I can put the farm buses on there then. And then it's just construction vehicles coming to here, and vehicles going up there, which means I should get things built a little bit quicker. I am going to pay for this bit of road here, just because upgrading the bits of road is going to cause everything to get stuck. I need to get this road upgraded. I'm going to get these roads done first though. I'll get me, once my crew's done them roads, I can come back and get the rest of these roads around town done then. And that side of town's done once I've got these two roads in. It's just a case of getting these roads upgraded then, which shouldn't take too long. Get that statue built. Now might be a good time to get the university, or do I wait until I've got all the housing done? Kind of want to get the farms done before anything else really. We can get that farm on. Let's get that over construction office. So normally keep these open up at the top of the thing. I'm doing time lapses anyway. Get that bit of road there please, and then we can get that bit of farm done. Are you working on that? What's that there? Oh, it's bulldozer. Fine. You're working on that. Working on that. Working on this. That's okay. Hopefully this is back up and running. Yes, we've got food coming in again, thankfully. We've got anybody making alcohol? We've got 8 people in there now. Cool. Right. Once these are up, once these all get up, I can switch them buses over then. Look at all this traffic down here. We're being held up by a bulldozer again. What's going on with these bulldozers? There's 3 trucks there. You could have used one of them. Might have been out. I wish there was some mechanic that wouldn't let the bulldozers drive down the main roads, but hey ho, it is what it is. Did we get this booked in? Not yet. Right, I kind of want to get this farm booked in. I need to get this up and running. I need some. I just really don't want to spend any more money. These are not going to cost hardly anything, but there is still concrete and steel and stuff, so it is sort of draining this more and more as we go along. Of course, cost of the electricity and clothing and things like that. So it's kind of a priority that I get this farm up and running, but it's also a priority that I get more people into these, and I definitely need all these people here to come and supply this farm. And then we can have a look at where the finances are at. Did I? Yeah, I was just making sure. I've written down how much I've spent every year. Because we're on the challenge. I'm going to do a 5-year summary at January 1965. Let's see where we're up to compared to everybody else. Stick a few bushes in round here. Let's decorate this up a little bit. Fuel there. Now then, I'm just in 2 minds. Do I need that connected to anything? I don't think so. No. No, we don't need that connecting to anything. That's fine. It's not a fire again, is it? No, right. I don't mind if them burn down at the borders. I'm not going to use these. as I said earlier, I don't think it fits in with the rules because they're already pre-built, but they're already on the map anyway. So, in fact, I'm just going to bulldoze it. Yeah, they were part of the map. Just be careful you don't take out any of the main road there. Yeah, I already put them on as part of the map so that they were there if people wanted to use them. You clumsy bloody sod. Pause, pause, pause. See what I did there? I just cut the electric off. Damn it. Probably wouldn't have gone bankrupt so quickly if I hadn't bloody keep making mistakes like this. Oh, that was costly. I should have had the the other tool open. The remove wire thing. Right. Get away from them wires. Right, so just as we're going dark, I think I might jump into a little speed build, you know. Yeah. Yeah, let's get all this done. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Right, so we got done finally, and we have some money coming in. The dollars have gone, the rubles are down, we've only got 50 grand left, but we have done 22,000 in exports this month. Sorry, I clicked on that really quickly, and I did buy a vehicle, but we've only spent 8,000 on sundries, 22,000 in, so we're about 14 grand up on the month. The cattle farm is up and running and is absolutely fully loaded, and I've got 2 trucks exporting, so I think for the time being I'm going to stick another 1 or 2 on there. Food we're getting quite a lot of. I've put 2 bigger buses. Now I did all this last night, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm going to try to remember everything that I've done. Yeah, I put some brick flats in there. They hold 71 each. I've moved some more people up from Ofsky. I didn't actually fill these completely. There are some spaces there. So yeah, I've got 2 ZIL buses going down. They're carrying 52 passengers each, so they're filling these up, and this is getting, I'm getting full production on it, which I wasn't expecting. But now there's no construction jobs going on, there's quite a lot of people waiting, a hell of a lot of people waiting at the bus stop. Wow, that's the most I've seen so far. And that's because them 2 buses are bunched up a little bit. I did actually put a 3rd one on there, look, yeah. Right. Oh. I'm going to turn one of them buses round in a minute. I did actually put a 3rd one on there, which I've sent back to the depot, because I was just coming back 3/4 full after coming down the way. I never did put that footpath back in. I'll probably still walk around the road, probably quicker. I did the footpath up here? Yeah, just while I was thinking about it. Right, so how are we doing food wise? Right, we food's growing, cattle's growing. So I know I haven't got much money, but I could sell this bus, but I'm probably going to use it pretty soon anyway. Well, I am going to use it pretty soon, there's no doubt about that. We have got these, they don't carry as much, they're a bit faster, but these still can only do 60 on the road anyway. 8 grand each. That's half my budget for 3 of them. I need to do it. I need to ramp the money up a bit. So let's get one of them. There's one right there then. You there, come here. Right, let's... You go sell me some food, please. You two can go export some more cattle. Let's ramp the... let's beef up the exports, as they say. Cheesy joke. Oh, we can change the colour of these now. Oh, it's just a cab. Red one. And a blue one. Just sent out red, white and blue. I'll go and play around with the colours on the rest of them as well. I did download some more texture packs. I think I've got one for the Zills as well. Actually, while you're there, go back to there. No, in fact, go to that one. Oh, turn around. Turn around, don't go all the way up there. You could have turned around a bit sooner than that. I'm going to have to turn this one round as well. Even though it's full of workers. We're alright though, like I said, we're fully stocked. Alcohol. Got 5.4 tons. Right. You go back to there. The amount of time it's taking to turn around. I just want to try and split them up a bit. Sorry about this. I just want to get these buses separated because it's having them so close together is not ideal at the moment. Right, turn around. There we go. That's better. Right, that should give us a bit more regular rather than sort of running out, because we're getting more people than we need, but then by the time they're getting back here, the places are empty again. Right, so this, like I said, this is producing loads. Now that there's 2 more trucks on there, that might be a little bit overkill, but I want to put a processing plant down here and maybe another cattle farm, another livestock farm, and then put some more fields around here. But probably going to do that on the next episode, but I'm probably not going to build all of it. I think I'm only going to build the processing plant to start with because of the lack of money. Let's just fast forward a little bit. I want to see how much money we get coming in once these trucks get delivering a bit more. Yeah, so we'll get the meat processing done and get a storage done. What I'm thinking, I want a little delivery area here. So I'm going to put a road cargo station, a meat storage and a warehouse in there. I'm going to be using modded ones, which I've already decided which ones I'm going to use because they fit in nicely here. And then we can distribute meat and food out from here to these 2 shopping centres. Now then, I'm going to expand the town over this side of town eventually, but we're not doing it just yet. We're pretty much good now on the amount of people. I'm happy with how many people we've got here for these industries. We've actually got a bit more people than we need. Just while I think about it, I want to name the town there. There we go. Right, can we get rid of that one? Can we get rid of that one? Yeah, there we go. Because the town hall wasn't picking up all the statistics. Right, that's better. It was only showing 700 people, and I knew there was a lot more. There's 2,000 people in here now. Right, so these statistics have just started again because we've just renamed it, so we're not going to get much information from there yet. I can look on that one. So 7th of January last year we had 3 escapes, 718 deaths, 956 births, so we're definitely growing. Well, yeah, 3 escapes in a year on hard mode, that's pretty good, especially when most people are living in wooden housing. These are only 55%, like, quality wise. People seem happy. It looks good at night time. I like it. Like the way the town looks already. But this is going to be like the old town, which will eventually get rebuilt. But we're going to build a newer town centre over here eventually. I've been looking where the coal is. There's coal either side here, but I'm not quite sure where the coal mine and power station's going to go just yet. We're probably going to have to build if we come out this way, we're going to have to build another settlement, because it's like nearest access is about here, but there's a decent amount here, so we could build a power station maybe here, coal processing, and then bus people up from there, which once we replace these houses as well, we'll have a lot more people here, so we'll get brick flats in. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Maybe in 2 or 3 episodes I want to get there. The next one, I definitely have to get this meat starting to be produced, start exporting meat, because it is worth more. I know there's the consensus that, you know, 2 ton of cattle is worth more than 1 ton of meat. But you're also exporting twice the amount as well, so you're going to drive the prices down quicker. If I mass export the livestock, the 197, whereas meat's 308. So, you know, 2 tons of livestock is nearly 400. But if I'm exporting meat, I'm only exporting half the tonnage. So the price is likely to go up quicker or stay steadier than it is by me mass exporting the livestock. I am going to keep my eye on that, because I really want to see where I start to drive the prices down. At the moment I don't seem to be doing. It seems to be holding pretty steady. In fact, it's gone up a couple of rubles in the time we've been on, but yeah, it's not gone up. It's not gone up a lot. 2 or 3 rubles or something more than it was. But yeah, I'm hoping them trucks now are going to... Right, let's have a look at the economy now. So 18,000 in. We're only on the 14th of January, so projection we should 37,000 by the end of the month, with around about 10,000 in costs. So if we can maintain a 26,000 a month income for the time being until we get this up, that should be enough to build at least some of it. At least get the meat on the go, get this up and running, and get a little refrigeration truck popping around town, and I can keep the meat supply steady then. And I'm thinking I'm going to put the clothing here and get this road connected up. It does mean I might have to remove them barracks, but I do think I can squeeze a little bit of road out of there and just bring it around. I'll definitely have to take that footpath out. Fairly certain I can squeeze a road down there, and then we can feed them from that bus stop then. So this bus stop will be farms, clothing factory over here, which is quite a good distance. We can use that other bus for that. Just have the one going back and forward, hopefully, maybe another one. And then this side of town will be servicing everything up here. I did originally plan just to have a construction only town and keep a little town here, but it's once we start expanding further out, I'm going to need to use the workers from the area that we're building in, and get the resources transported up. Definitely the ones that are being made down here. This is held up constantly with wood. Even though there's 50 tons in here, it can't transport it to there. So I was thinking of putting another truck on there, but so every time that truck goes out and comes back in, it drops a bit of wood off. That goes into there, and then it goes into there, but this 50 tons won't move. And we don't have, I don't know when we're getting the forklift trucks. We've definitely not got them yet. So here, he'll come back in here now. 1.9 ton of wood. That'll get transported over to here. And then there we go. So they'll turn that into a couple of planks. Now, not like with shorter planks. So at the moment I don't really need to invest, but I can put another 2 trucks on there if we need to speed that up and get more people working in there. But we we don't use a great deal of boards anyway. It's like, you know, even a big building, even some of the big buildings only have like 100, 150 tons of board on them and stuff. I think the meat processing slaughterhouse, yeah, there's only 9.5 ton of boards on that. Livestock farm's got 33 ton, and that's the biggest one out of a lot of them, so yeah, boards are definitely not an issue. That's fine as it is. The only time I need to consider that is if we start running out here, but that doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Everything else seems tickety-boo. We seem to be doing alright. We nearly got the money back for those trucks. We're up to 48,000. Temptation is to run on maybe a month or two before we start production, but it's going to take me a while to get it all planned out, so I'll just get it planned out while we're on play, and then I can start getting some things built, start getting the roads in, get the roads done down here so that we can get the clothing on the go, and then later on I'll add some more farms to that. But for the time being, I think I might just ship some grain up from here, because we've got 700 tons of grain in there. We're always pretty much full here. And there's a lot of crops sitting around doing nothing. We're absolutely overloaded with crops, and it's because of the shortages in staff for these buses running 2 at a time. You know, people are waiting ages, and then 2 turn up at once. The buses being a cliche of their own. Those microbuses that were on there, I've put in the pathing crews at construction office, so we need 4 little dumper trucks for them, and then we can start going upgrading the paths. But I'm not actually going to do them anytime soon, because all of this is going to get demolished and replaced for brick flats, and then when we do the brick flats, I'll get the pathing crews on the go, and we'll get everything done in gravel. Right, so progress, good progress. We have turned the corner, I do believe. We are making a profit. We're 19 grand up this month. We're only on the 20th of January, so there's definitely room to grow there. As long as I don't try and spend it too quickly, because the second we run out of money, the power goes off and everything else comes to a standstill. So I definitely want to consider getting a coal mine and a power plant up and running, but that's going to be quite costly. 20 grand a month, I'm not going to be able to build that very quickly. So these sort of things, get the food, get the clothing done, that'll definitely bolster the income, and then see where we get from there. Right, I'm going to call it the end of the episode just as it's going dark. Right, good night everybody. Sleep well wherever you are. Thanks everybody again for watching. I'll be back really soon with another one. I'll see you then. Don't forget, give us a like if you enjoyed this one. Cheers everybody, bye bye.